Hi guys, Kaza here. Welcome back. We're back with some more dangerous relationships with Taiga Saeba. So let's see what happens with us in Chapter 6, Gourmet Report on Jealousy. Which that honestly has lost me on what in the world was going to happen. So let's find out. And don't forget, guys, to let me know who you want to see us do next. Subaru, Oshima, or Toyonaga are the ones that we have left to do. So make sure you guys do a vote in case I forget to put the poll up or I don't give time before I go to work. Just put in the comments below and I'll count it towards who we're going to do next. Sounds kind of naughty, but anyway, let's get going. One day, we went together for a shoot on location. It was supposed to be two hot stars enjoying a meal together. Supposedly, it would be used in a magazine aimed at women. He would be joined by the handsome and charming Akira Senba. Due to that, perhaps, Taiga was particularly moody on the bus there. I hate shooting on location. But work is work. You should try your best regardless. Sounds like something a mother would say. I'm sorry. Why does he look so sad about this? It's like, great, my girlfriend's like, it's like my mother. It does? Ever since hearing the story at the cafe, I've been acting differently. It makes you sound like an old hack. Taiga caught on to that change real quick. Oh, hack? Thanks. I don't need you to be my mother. Then again, you're older than me. Might as well be a granny. It's only by 1 year. I pouted and puffed my cheeks, only be attacked by his lips. Well, okay. I'm still gonna enjoy that kiss. I closed my eyes and tried to enjoy it to its fullest. You're awfully on this today. Shit, are you already turned on already? Fumiki. His lips pushed into mine once again, but this time his tongue worked its way in. I hate having my picture taken when I'm eat. Taiga, I'd rather eat you right here. His words so easily lured and enticed my emotions to his bidding. Not here. Quiet. I'll shut you up. Taiga lunged to my lips and sucked all the air out of my mouth. I blinked my eyes open only to see his desperate and craving face before me. My heart pounded relentlessly and I couldn't help but to kiss back. Aggressive. I like it. He slid his hand down and groped my body. Taiga, no. It's almost time. This is more important. Besides, you want it so bad I could feel it. Passionate eyes stared into mine without as much as a blink. I can't stop here. Taiga. Twisting his nose to my neck, he sniffed and smelled my skin. I love your smell. His tongue licked my neck and making me squeal and moan. Come on, squirm. He teased with a smile while sliding his hand onto my skirt. Taiga, wait, not here. I can't wait. Stop. It's too late. His cold hand wiggled between my warm thighs. I shook uncontrollably at the sensation. When his fingers started moving, a moan forced its way to my mouth. I squeezed my lips shut to keep it from coming out. Just then, he tore my lips open with a deep kiss. As he bit playfully on my lips, I could no longer form a sentence. His warm tongue had melted my heart and mind, and then, Akira Senba's here. We're ready to shoot. Someone for the stash I had out, and Taiga stopped moving immediately. Time out. With his tongue and let me free, clearly unsatisfied. Come on. All right. Using his thumb, he wiped off his slick lips. I was still too dazed to even follow him. However, Taiga turned around and came straight back to me. What? Your lips are all dirty. He rolled his tongue around my lips as if licking a plate clean. The sensation of his tongue moving across me put goosebumps all over my skin. Damn, I just made it worse. He snickered while wiping off my lips with his sleeve. You don't get all dirty. Don't care. You're the one who cleans it. With a teasing grin, he walked away with large strides. It was hard to believe what he did sometimes. Come already. Taiga was said to me without even looking back. I hurried up and scampered off to follow him. My head was still spinning from his attack by the time we reached the location. Akira was already sitting there waiting for Taiga. I had a bad feeling about this. The last time Taiga pulled me away from him and we left without saying anything. Akira's probably angry for dismissing him like that. Hey, Fumiki. Good morning. Good morning. You're Taiga stylist today? Yeah. That's nice. You guys are good together. Huh? I bet Taiga really gets along with his staff, doesn't he? I had almost misinterpreted that. Thankfully, Akira seemed to be a little more tense than usual. Glancing at Taiga, I saw him staring rather disgusted at Akira. Taiga, you need to greet him. Whispering in Taiga's ear, he flicked his tongue before changing into a friendly face. Hello there, Akira. Good morning. Hey, Taiga, your fashion show the other day was great. Bet you weren't watching. Taiga muttered under his breath. Huh? I'm really glad you made it. Thanks for coming to see me. By the way, Taiga, about Fumiki, we're starting to shoot now. Someone from the staff shouted out and cut Kira short. As the cameras came nearby, their faces transformed instantly. Taiga put on his typical smile, which had fooled everyone so well. Akira dazzled before the camera as well, and I knew why so many women adored him. Pedestrians took notice of the shooting and started to gather around, realized who was there, and started happily snapping away photos. Like, you can't stop those people. Please refrain from taking pictures. The two men continued eating, completely ignoring the uproar around them. The mood is too dreary. I want you to talk about something to liven it up. Taiga's face twitched so slightly that only I, who knew him so well, could see it. Without giving himself away, he broke into a cordial conversation. Say, Akira, do you have a girlfriend? Well, why do you ask? He's the kind of guy who would be popular with the ladies. Sure, Taiga didn't believe in that, but he asked anyway. I do, actually. Fumiki. Huh? Really? Taiga struggled to maintain his most pleasant face he could muster. Not really. I prefer someone like her, though. Yeah? She's adorable, isn't she? Akira blurted out with an innocent smile. Keep it up. We're getting good ones here. Lucky guy. I'd like to make her my stylist, too. She's awfully busy. I don't think she could squeeze you into her schedule, too. Come on, you can let me borrow her once in a while, right? Borrow? Then I could hold hands with her again like the other day. It's getting awkward. I'm sorry, that hurt too many ears. Taiga launched up from his chair and making the table rattle as he struck it. What's the matter? Taiga was going to say something to him. I need to use the restroom. Fine by me. We've got what I want anyway. Show's over. Nice work, everyone. Good job. Let's start a fight. I scanned the area to look for Taiga. He disappeared from the set so quickly I started to worry. Unable to find him, I returned to the bus to sort clothes while Kira showed up. Can I come forward? After his reaction to that, no. Sorry, no. Huh? I need to talk to Taiga about the wardrobe. I don't have time to chit-chat. It'll just take a second. When I glanced towards the bus entrance, Taiga was standing there silently. Our eyes met. He began walking towards us slowly. Akira, not having seen him continue to talk, unaware. I never got your answer from before. About what? Going out to eat sometime. Akira reached out to hold my hand like he so often did. Before he could, Taiga quickly stepped in and snatched my hand away from him. Could you cut that out? She's mine. She's yours. Are you dating? So you're the girl from the magazine. The chief had warned me not to let our relationship be known in the industry. Not knowing about us was the main reason why I hadn't caused any problems yet. That's not her in the picture. When Taiga noticed how pale and shocked I looked, he stepped in to cover for me. I only meant she's my stylist. I'd be grateful if you could stop pestering her so much. It's no big deal. She doesn't mind, right? I get the impression she doesn't like it. A dreadful atmosphere filled the bus. Why do you keep getting in my way? I'm not. You're imagining things. You like her, don't you? That's why you're trying to keep me from taking her away. Take a glance at my face. Was he planning on denying it or not? That's fine. That makes us rivals then, Akira bully declared to him before marching off the bus. Damn it. Taiga shook his head and sighed. Why didn't you just deny it? What? Could have said you didn't like me. You could have stopped it there. I can't lie about how I feel about you. Thank you. He snored when the setting sun colored his face red. We'll go by your house today. What? We can't. Someone will. Shut up. I already decided. Okay. Taiga pestered me about it until I'd given in. I made him change into different clothes so no one would know it was him. Hopefully no one would figure out who I'd sneaked into my house. What a tiny place. He sneered at me, though he looked positively happy about doing so. Of course it is, compared to what you... Before I knew it, Taiga pinned my arms behind my back and held on to me. Hey! Time out is over. Time to resume the game. Later, fine. Just later? Later, I want to make something to eat first. I'm fine eating just you. He peeked over my shoulder and stared into my eyes. When he gave me that look, I couldn't turn him away. His desperate gaze and amorous eyes were too much for my heart to resist. Up you go. Knowing I couldn't fight back, he scooped me into his arms. God, you're heavy. Shut up. Let me go. Don't move. I'll end up dropping on the floor. He bounced me onto the bed and leapt on top of me. Now, no one can get in our way. You're all mine. He rained gentle and passionate kisses onto my lips. I won't let anyone else take you away. As if holding in for so long, he spewed out his emotions all at once. His tongue went wild inside my mouth. Taiga. Don't talk. Talking meant we weren't kissing, so he wanted to avoid that at all costs. Taiga, was touching me gently, no matter how rough his voice made him seem. He would care for me like a delicate flower, but today was different. You're mine, right? He asked while peeling off my clothes and feeling my body. With his tongue flicking my breasts, a moan escaped out my lips. You don't have to hold it in. No one can hear but me. He steamed ahead, following me all over with a glowing red face. It was as if he was rushing, hurrying to make love to me before something happened. I reached out to hold his cheeks and tell him not to worry. Before I even could, he dove in and covered my lips. Fumiki, do you love me? I hummed a yes while nodding between his kisses. His hand drifted down my torso and pushed apart my legs. Taiga pushed his legs between, and then his body. Taiga, no, slow down. No, you can't stop me now. While his fingers worked me, he teased me with a sinister smile. I screamed and moaned, my body reacting against my will. You want more? I know you do. My body rocked back and forth, overwhelming my senses with pleasure. As my mind hazed with bliss, even Taiga's face became blurry. Fumiki. His coarse voice groaned my name over and over. Every time he said it, it reminded me of how much I loved him. I gently brushed Taiga's hair as he lay down in bed. The sweet scent of sweat permeated the air. Fumiki. Yeah? Every day. Every day what? You're more and more lewd every day. Hey! Shut up! I turned away to pound. He started laughing at me. He wrapped his arms around me from behind. Nothing wrong with being lewd. Taiga whispered in my ear while kissing the edge of my ear. As long as it's just me. I asked again, not hearing what he had muttered. Fumiki? Yeah? I'm worried. He said out of the blue as he sat in bed. You are? His sleepy eyes stared back at me when I turned towards him. I'm just... Let him speak when he needs to speak, so I'm just gonna hold you. The urge to hold him swelled up, and I pulled his head into my chest. I didn't know why he was worried, but I could at least let him know I cared. Did he not want to talk about it? Fumiki. What? With these in front of me, it's made me want to do it again. Taiga poked me in the breast and squeezed them. When I jumped away, he cackled with a teasing smile. He was acting like normal again, which relieved me more than anything else. Taiga clung to my side for so long that he fell asleep still clutching me. On the flip side, the sun was already peeking over the horizon when he shut his eyes. Taiga, wake up. I felt terrible having to wake him up on such little sleep. But still, he would have to if he wanted to make it in time for work. You've got to get up early today, right? He squirmed around with blankets still wrapped all around him. Taiga! When I ripped the blankets off him, he blinked and squinted his eyes for the brightness. The sight was so adorable to see. A smile broke across my face. Oh, so funny. He asked me in a slurred, half-asleep stupor. Barely managing to keep his eyes open, his hands gripped the air in front of him. When they found my arm, he yanked me hard and pulled me right into bed again. Don't you got me? You're gonna be late. He squeezed me tight and closed his eyes without a care in the world. At least I had tried to wake him. Just a little longer, I decided, and joined him in his nap. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. Shit! What the hell? Why didn't you wake me up? I tried, but then I fell asleep too. What are you, a baby? It was only 30 minutes before his work, so he frantically hurried to get ready. I'm sorry. He thrust towards me and gave me a quick peck on the lips. See ya. Bye-bye. That rushed morning feeling and goodbye kiss touched my heart. It made me completely forget about the worries that plagued his mind. At least we had a nice, hot, sexy time with Taiga. Yay! Oh, goodness. Oh, wait, hang on. What do we got? 59? Okay. Oh, dang, that was a big old leap. Yay! 71. Well, I guess after that type of night, one affection would go up. At least I would hope, right? Anyway, so that ends that chapter. I can't wait to see you guys in chapter 7. Until then, Kazuya. Have a good one, guys. Bye!